months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oklahoma Sooners. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, you can feel the tension down here on the field. We understand this is a conference championship game, but more than that, it is two heated rivals. You can see guys bickering on the field, a little pushing and shoving pregame, but we don't mind that type of intensity and enthusiasm. Coach did warn his team, though, that they cannot have this kind of stuff after the whistle. He wants them to play clean, energy and emotion, but not out of control here to start the game. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with 25. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff. It's White. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. Breaking into the clear. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They open the conference championship game with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He lets it go on the move. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. It's caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
Chris, those are the little hidden that just kill you as a defense. They did everything right. They're in position. They just have to make the tackle. But the running back is a plus runner. When it's blocked for 3, he gains 5. And here, again, falling forward for the first down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now they run the draw play. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the...
And is intercepted. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Gonna run it. It's White. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, you go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. But 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Chris, I think that pressure saved a big play from happening. You can see that there are blockers in front. They set up that screen pass so well and so effectively. If they don't get that contact in the backfield on the quarterback, creating incompletion, that could have been a big play, certainly a first down. Now they're sitting there and it's fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
The sure hands. It's White. Longhorns churn out another first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation.
He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and another incompletion.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
It's a draw. It's a hard running there through a tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. Second and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got third down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that second and short, not just giving up the first down.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Good read. I know this is frustrating for a defense because they do everything right in the secondary. There's nowhere to throw the football. It's third down. You feel like you're going to get off the field, and yet the quarterback makes the offense right with his legs. He's able to scramble, get the first, and then he slides down here and saves himself a hit in the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Sooners. He barrels into the end zone.
That is a big-time score from this offense to take the lead right before the half. And they get the ball to start the second half. A chance to double up here if they can get a stop on defense.
And they'll set up with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he nearly picked it off. Had all kinds of daylight in front of him if he'd held on. It's going to be second down.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Now he's got open space. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they go on top here in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wilson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that. But you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the catch and has space. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They'll run it here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO, everything on him.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
That's just a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front. forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside being...
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they heave it deep downfield. A tremendous one-handed grab. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. To the air, it's Manning. Looking right, this one caught.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket, so right when that ball is completed, he gets him down to the ground. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at him.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down. You're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the 1st down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs. But, man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run. And now you've got 3rd down. Better convert now. For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains. And that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down. What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The back's got it. Running through the tackle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on 1st down.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got 1 more left to work with. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels like every time these 2 teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris, to that point, if these players and coaches were being honest, I think they would probably tell you that the win over their rival is actually what they love even more than a conference championship here today. But nonetheless, they are champions of this conference. What a great accomplishment, and we'll see what their playoff future holds for them. This is a group that's created a lot of momentum, and I certainly can't wait to see them play in the future.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.